Could the 75-year-old versions of Bandit and Chilli be in Season 4 of Bluey? Because these designs have just been officially released thanks to the behind-the-scenes interviews from the official Bluey accounts. So let's dive into these designs and some of the details from the interview and my predictions for Season 4.
I'm going to be a can't hear anything, Granny.
Now, Faith Chen was the animator who designed the adult versions, and she did confirm that the oldest ones were in their 70s.
I think at first I designed them a little bit too old. They look like they're in their 70s.
Now, both of the older versions of Chilli and Bandit have more round and larger bodies that seem to be similar in shape to Nana's, but Faith did say that her inspiration was actually from young Bob, not Nana.
I think a lot of the inspiration came from Bob.
Right, so you want me to say your name so you can talk again? Well, you're dreaming, mate.
But unlike how Bob literally changed colours on one ear from blue to red, all of Bandit's markings and colours stayed the same, except for his final 75-year-old version, which had a few new little spots, but otherwise the colours were just more muted and pale.
I've done my back.
And I think this is what Faith meant when she said inspiration, is that it was more to do with the change in how vivid the colours were from the younger to the older version of Bob.
Pass me a red one, Bobber.
Oh, but I need the red ones.
Oh, you've got plenty.
Same with Chilli. Her older versions become more muted with their colours, she gets a few extra brown spots, but the only major difference is that she has different glasses with her 75-year-old version. Overall, they seem to have gone with the idea of a more scruffier fur means older, which Grandpa Bob and Mort both show in their designs as well, whereas Nana is more straight and less fluffy.
The process was like, okay, I give them the most extreme version at first, and they could point out what they like, what they don't like, and then I can just slowly dial them back to where they actually want.
Now, as for whether we would see this in Season 4, there are two options, I think. One would be the stereotypical flash-forward scenes that we've already had in Bluey episodes multiple times before, so nothing really longer than 30 seconds. Or it could be like Baby Race, where the whole episode is being told from elderly Chilli and Bandit's perspective, and them looking back on something that happened with Bluey and Bingo when they were around 4 and 6 maybe. Another possible story arc could be about aging differently, and I think this could tie in really well with something Faith Chen said as well about how she got emotional when designing Chilli and Bandit as elderly characters.
I don't know, it gave me emotion seeing them old and they're just not as energetic as before, and kind of reminds me my own family as well and like how we all age.
It could be a beautiful way of looking at the idea of how quick life can go and how to interact with elderly family members who aren't as energetic as, say, Nana and Bob are.
Bingo, look at this!
Look at this, Bingo.
Or showing as well that we do all age and that we age differently, and that's okay.
I think it's time I had a rest.
I think this would make for a beautiful story arc focusing on the energy side of aging and trying to still be active in children's lives, but in different types of ways. So let me know down below what you think of these possibilities for stories for Season 4, and if you have any story ideas of how they could use these older designs, please let me know in the comments down below as well. I love to read your story ideas when I do these prediction videos. I have already previously done a whole evolution of Chilli and Bandit's designs as well, so if you'd like to check them out, I will leave them linked up here. And I will see all of you cheeky dogs in my next video. Bye!